I'm Peter. You know what? I'll tell you my situation and it'll make more sense after I do because I wanted any change. I like any type of improvement with the injury that I had because there's multiple issues that I was dealing with. About a decade ago, I fell off of a two-story roof onto my feet on the sidewalk, and both of my ankles actually like exploded. So um, it took three like major surgeries, about a year and a half of like not being able to walk at all, until the doctors finally told me that we need to find a donor for you. We need to give you cadaver bones. We need to rebuild your ankles with actual bone because nothing else is really working right now. So after my third and most aggressive surgery, I have plates and some kind soles bone in my ankle, and the doctors told me until they start making car parts for humans, this is pretty much all that we can do for you. And I was told that I was not allowed to do any high impact activities anymore. So no running, no tennis, no basketball, no nothing. And it was a little bit depressing to know that that was just something that was off the table for me. And one of the major things that I really started seeing on a daily basis over the past decade were phantom pains on the top of my foot from nerve damage from all the surgeries into the accident in itself. And they would either last for like 5 minutes and go away, or they'd last for like a whole day. And really what it felt like was if you took like the tip of like a steak knife and you heated it up on a lighter and you just dragged it across the top of your foot. That's kind of what I was dealing with on and off pretty much like every day for around about a decade now. And so when my mother-in-law was using it, I think it was on her hip, and started being like, you know what, I didn't think it was going to work, but like I can tell you I'm feeling a big difference. My wife, who'd been having wrist problems for a while, started using them, and it definitely took inflammation away and gave her more range of motion for her wrist. So I talked to Pat, and I was just like, I have not been offered anything thus far since my last surgery to try and give me any benefits. And he said, well, why don't you just try this? And I said, you know what, I'll try anything, what do I have to lose? So he gave me about, I think like a week's worth of patches, and I just went 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours. And I can honestly say that since that happened, I have not had a single phantom pain on my foot. The pain has definitely dissipated. I don't know where everybody else is in the country. I'm in LA. I know that LA cold is not the rest of the country cold, but I know that when the temperature drops, I know because I can feel it in my ankle with the metal piece of the screws and the plates. This has made it so it's so minimal that I almost want to try and do high impact activities, knowing that I probably still shouldn't. But the pain has gone away so much that it makes me feel like maybe we're headed in the right direction here. And it's definitely been a change of life. It's been one of those times where I've like asked myself, have I felt a phantom pain? And I can't really remember when. And I'm pretty sure that once I started putting the patches on, it was maybe like three or 4 days at most, to where I was just like, yeah, I think today was like the first day that I didn't have any like pain in my foot. So for me, it was one of those things where it's like, is this going to be a placebo? Am I going to put this on, and just because I have this on, am I going to think that it's working and psych myself into it? I haven't used a patch for a couple weeks now, and I still don't have those pains. So it's not the placebo of just putting something on that says that it's happening. It's actually doing a lot of progress for yourself. So I'm going to continue to wear them, because if that's what it did in a week, I'm looking forward to seeing what it does if I do it for months at a time. So
No, where did you place the patch for your
uh,
ankle?
I actually placed it like right on. So if this is the foot and this is the ankle, I placed it like right on the top of like the front of my ankle. I have like it was the talus bone that I broke, which is really it's the top of the foot, the bottom of the ankle. It's the heaviest weight bearing bone in your body. Um, so it's pretty accessible to just put it right on it. Uh, I was thinking that maybe it needed like more muscle, more circulation, but I figured, hey, I might as well start in that area because maybe the quickest way from 2 points, you know. And it actually it worked, and like I play golf and I walk the golf course, and you know the grounds are undulated, and when you swing the ball, you twerk your ankles, and it was definitely it was relieving to finish 18 holes and not feel like I like couldn't go play another 18 holes. So